I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.
Trini Connection TV, the people's choice for hot topics.
As you can see, we're going to be talking about how a desperate Venezuelan woman escaped hell for a better life but end up in prison for 2 years. When the sun dripped behind the horizon last Thursday, Ramirez Cedeno had not yet adjusted to the sunlight, song, or movement. That day she was in the free world for the first time in 744 days. Much was too much, but like in the Golden Grove Women's Prison and in the Immigration Detention Center, IDC, she soldiered on. Embracing family, making videos, calls to her dearest back home in Venezuela, and repeating how much she was happy. Behind the eyes of the 25-year-old dental technician was the experience she could never fully share with those close to her, siblings Ronnie and Raymond, and her 4-year-old daughter living with her 56-year-old mother in Venezuela. Here's her journey across the rough seas on a dark night, a young woman carrying clothes and her dental equipment. So people, this story is based on a young Venezuelan woman. She was 23 at the time. She left Venezuela hoping for a better life in Trinidad and Tobago. So she was smuggled onto a boat and brought to Trinidad and Tobago. The way that she was smuggled on this boat wasn't like average Venezuelans just hop on a boat and come across. She was in Venezuela going through so much because she claimed that in Venezuela you will be working every single day and people will rob you for the money you work for. So you would never have money to take care of your family. So on Facebook, she claimed that she met the man of her dream from Trinidad. A man in Trinidad was talking to her. And he told her that he would like her to come to Trinidad and live with him and her life would be better and she'll be able to do better things for her family and a kid, her daughter, which was 2 years old at the time, her daughter. So she decided to come to Trinidad. So he arranged for her to be smuggled on a boat and brought to Trinidad. So she came on the boat with a couple other women on the boat. So when she got to Trinidad, she claimed that for like a month she was living with the man and things was going smooth for the beginning, but then it started to get rough. She claimed that he got overprotective and jealous, but at the same time she noticed that he never really was treating her like it was a relationship. She get to know that he had many other women from Venezuela that he brought over as well. So she noticed after a while like he was trafficking women and he was planning on her to be one of the women that probably work for him or make money for him. But she was thinking about a relationship. She said she was really in love with him. So after a while, due to the arguments, it was arguments every day and abuse with the man, she decided to leave and went somewhere else in Trinidad and Tobago, where she was picking up by the cops and charged. Like she went somewhere that I guess other Venezuelan woman was, and they was, I guess, prostituting. And I'm saying she was doing that. She never claimed she did. But she was arrested and sentenced to 2 years in jail. And also they sentenced her to 2 years in jail and then after automatic deportation. So she was in jail for 744 days. She claimed that her mother will call her and tell her daughter was doing fine, but she believed that her mother was only saying that because her mother didn't want to worry her. And she said the experience in jail was sad because she couldn't speak English 100%. She never didn't know anything about English. So she was in there, she couldn't speak to anybody, but after a while, I guess for the 2 years, she began to pick up on the English and learn. So she learned English to an extent. She said that a journalist asked her, how did she spend her days? Was it long? And she was like, it was long days, and she tried to tune it out and sleep a lot. And she said she was so sad because she didn't believe that the man would have done her like that. She really thought that he loved her. He told her he loved her. And she really believed that it was a relationship that could have worked. But little did she know that the man had different intentions. She was just a number. She wasn't number one like she thought she was. She was just a regular number to him. It was just a regular Venezuelan being smuggled across to do all different type of stuff for money, and the man would have gained money from it. So the moral of this story is basically women of any country, women of Venezuela, Trinidad anyway, when you on social media and you're talking to a man, you never know if he's really serious about you. It's a risk you're taking. Like this woman took a risk, and it actually gave her 2 years in jail. When she thought she was leaving her country, running away from hell to be in heaven, she ended up going to jail, being in another hell. She said she heard so much good things about Trinidad, that's what made her believe in the man. Anybody or friends who came to Trinidad always said that Trinidad is a wonderful place. So she came thinking it was going to be all peaches and cream. They will be married, there will be a good relationship. And guess what? The man fooled her, and she had to be served 2 years in jail. So women in the Caribbean, you got to think wisely. Watch the decisions you make when you're making these decisions, because you never know the ending of the story. It could be happily ever after, or it could be a sad story. So be safe out there and make wise decisions. Like this woman, she made a decision and it was turned out to be bad. So people, please learn from this. Be careful when you're speaking to people over social media and arranging to meet up. Let's be very careful. Those who are new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. If you already subscribed to the page, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in. And always remember, be safe out there. Think wisely. And be careful when you're in these streets and making decisions. And we at Trini Connection TV thank each and every one of y'all that tune in. Thanks for tuning in with Trini Connection TV. Like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.